Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching a breakfast show live on Nile TV International. It's now time for a second and final topic of discussion for today's episode. And as we mentioned earlier in our introduction, we're going to be shedding the light on the Minister of Supply and Internal Trade's latest remarks in which Dr. Ali Musalhi, in which he stressed the political leadership's interest in providing basic commodities at reduced prices to the citizen, especially during the holy month of Ramadan, through exhibitions, and urged the commercial chains, civil society and businessmen to participate in reducing the soaring prices of commodities. And the minister also said that the Minister of Trade and Industry, Engineer Tariq Qabil, obtained the approval of the Prime Minister to extend the welcome Ramadan Expo until the end of the month and exempting all the participating companies from the display fees. We Are All One initiative has also been extended until the holy month of Ramadan to boost the provision of basic commodities and services to citizens. And to shed more light on this topic, we're most delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Mostafa Tammam, economic expert. A very good morning, Dr. Mostafa, and Ramadan Kareem to you.
Thank you. Good morning to you.
Doctor, first of all, in your opinion, what's the importance of holding these expos and fairs in providing basic commodities to citizens at reduced prices?
Well, this is very important issue, actually, because after the economic reform programs and the devaluation of the Egyptian pound, certainly the prices have increased dramatically. And certainly the sectors that have been affected are the low income and the limited income citizens, which certainly have been affected negatively by these programs, the economic reform programs, as the prices have been increased dramatically. So certainly by providing these goods and services at a reasonable price, certainly you're elevating a lot of burdens, economic burdens on the limited income citizens. And this is a very important initiative taken by the government, actually.
Dr. Tammam, these exhibitions have spread across the country to exceed more than 10,000 outlets. The significance of this, in your opinion?
Certainly, this is very important that the initiative has covered all the governorates in Egypt, not only concentrating on certain cities, for example, like Cairo and Alexandria. They have been. This is very important because it gives a chance that every citizen in every place will benefit from this program, and as well he'll have access to a lot of goods and services at a reasonable price, regardless where he's located. She shouldn't be located in Cairo or Alexandria or the major cities, you see. So these outlets are spread out all over the country in order to give a chance to every citizen to benefit from this program.
Also, Dr. Mostafa, if you can give us your insight on the significance of holding these exhibitions, and does it have a direct impact on controlling the markets and the soaring prices?
Definitely, yes. It has a very important aspect in controlling the market, because it provides the goods at reduced prices, and certainly will probably drive the market that the prices will be going down, you see, and will eliminate any monopoly, because sometimes when you have an economic program, or some categories in the society take advantage and try to increase the prices to increase their profits. Certainly this will not occur, because since we have all these outlets available, this will probably force the market that the prices will be going down at a reasonable price. Again, as I mentioned, this gives a chance to all people all over the country with limited income in order to benefit from this program.
Also, how do you see the decision by Prime Minister Dr. Madbouli to extend the period of the Expo Welcome Ramadan until the end of the month? And also, we're all one initiative that has been extended till the end of the month and exempting the participating companies and the exhibition from paying the display fees.
This is very important, actually, because it gives it gives a chance to other citizens who didn't have the chance to buy these products at the period which has been limited. So certainly it gives a chance to extend the program to certainly at the end of Ramadan. So certainly this means that people that didn't have the chance to buy goods during the period that these exhibitions have been available will have a chance to and access in order to buy these goods at a reasonable price. And again, it will control the market, because certainly if you extend the time limit for these exhibitions, certainly it will give, as I said, it will give a chance to other citizens which didn't have the chance to buy these goods and services. And again, it will stabilize the market.
Dr. Mostafa, what is the role of the private sector in these exhibitions, in your opinion?
Certainly, the private sector has an important role. And I think that a lot of outlets in the private sector have responded positively by putting reduced prices and giving offers and all the sort of that, in order to certainly attract customers also. And again, from the other side, the private sector constitutes a large portion of the economy. So certainly it's very important that they participate in this initiative.
Yes. Also, Dr. Mostafa, as an economic expert, how do you see the government through these exhibitions and initiatives are playing a significant role in absorbing the economic downturn that has been resulted due to the Russian-Ukrainian crisis, and also the devaluation of the Egyptian pound, and so on and so forth?
Certainly, this initiative, as I mentioned, is very important because it has reduced the prices dramatically, and this has a positive impact on the purchasing power of the middle class and the lower middle class, which have a limited income again, and cannot afford price increases again. So certainly, this initiative gave a chance to a great number of citizens to attain these goods at a reasonable price, and gave a sort of stability in the market in order to control prices again.
Dr. Mostafa, do you expect that these basic commodities exhibition will continue after Ramadan, as also a measure taken by the government to support the citizens and to overcome this economic crisis?
Yes, probably. I expect certain exhibitions will be taking place, because certainly, as we see, the economic crisis and the Ukrainian problem is not solved until present, and probably it will take some time. So probably the government will take other initiatives again in order to assist the middle and the lower middle class to face these economic problems and not to affect their purchasing power.
Yes, Dr. Mostafa, also I'd like to, as we're wrapping up, to listen to your closing remarks on this topic and the efforts exerted by the Egyptian government during the holy month of Ramadan to provide basic commodities to the Egyptian citizens.